Aries horoscope, Saturn retrograde, a journey through karma, career, and karmic rewards August 23rd, 2025 to February 13th, 2026. Sometimes the road backward is the only way forward. Welcome, bold Aries. You're the zodiac's warrior, driven, daring, and determined to make your mark. But starting on August 23rd, 2025, a serious planetary shift takes place. Saturn, the great taskmaster of the cosmos, begins its retrograde journey, moving backward into your 11th house of gains, networks, and long-term goals. For Aries, this is not just another retrograde, this is a deep cosmic review of your ambitions, the people who surround you, and the kind of success you're building. Saturn retrograde invites you to pause, reflect, and restructure. It's like a karmic audit. If you've been planting seeds with care, expect rewards. If not, this is the time to adjust course. Let's take a closer look at how this retrograde will influence different areas of your life and what you can do to turn it into a turning point for transformation and power. 1. Career and public role. Rewriting your legacy. Saturn is the ruling planet of your 10th house, your house of career, reputation, and life purpose. When it retrogrades, especially back into the 11th house, it doesn't just bring delays, it forces you to reassess your professional direction and the people connected to your goals. What to expect? You may find yourself revisiting past roles, responsibilities, or old workplaces. A former employer or colleague could reach out, offering you a second chance, or asking you to step back into a role with more responsibility. If you've been building something, like a brand, a business, or a long-term project, this retrograde may test your commitment to it. This is also a time when people in your social or professional circle, co-workers, investors, allies, may reveal their true nature for better or worse. Example: imagine you're an Aries who started a startup 2 years ago but hit roadblocks with growth. During this retrograde, an old mentor suddenly offers funding or strategic advice, but you must revisit and refine your original business model to make it work. Tip: be willing to rework plans. Saturn doesn't reward shortcuts, but it does reward patience and structure. Focus on long-term sustainability, not quick wins. 2. Wealth, real estate, and long-term assets. Fortune through foundations. Saturn retrograding into your 11th house of gains, while also influencing your 4th house of property, opens the gates to material rewards, especially for those who have worked persistently in the past. Opportunities to watch: unexpected profits from real estate investments, land deals, or family assets. You may revisit a property sale or inheritance matter that had been stalled. A project related to home, architecture, agriculture, or land could finally move forward after you take the time to re-strategize. Example: suppose you once tried to sell a family home but couldn't find the right buyer. Now, during Saturn retrograde, a foreign investor suddenly shows interest, but the process requires legal revisions and emotional closure. Tip: review any contracts carefully. Saturn demands thoroughness. Don't rush. Your patience could literally be worth hundreds of thousands. 3. Luck from afar. Foreign gains and distant rewards. During this retrograde, Saturn aligns with Rahu in the House of Gains, which enhances the potential for blessings from distant sources. This could manifest as income from foreign clients, international trade, or online platforms. Reconnecting with someone from abroad who opens a new door, be it financial or romantic. A foreign language, skill, or certification you studied in the past may now bring tangible value. Unfinished visa or relocation processes may resurface, offering you a second chance to move or expand abroad. Example: an Aries artist who once exhibited work overseas but struggled with sales suddenly gets contacted by a foreign gallery. An old connection is rekindled, leading to commissions and press exposure. Tip: don't ignore unfinished business with foreign links. Follow up on those old emails, proposals, or translations. They may be your golden ticket. 4. Past circles, old friends, and the karmic comeback. The 11th house is also the house of social networks. And when Saturn retrogrades here, you'll revisit your past circles, communities, or even old dreams that you had put on the shelf. What might arise? Reconnecting with an old friend who now plays a major role in your journey. Revisiting a passion project or dream from years ago that suddenly feels relevant again. Letting go of toxic group dynamics or false friendships that drain your energy. Feeling pressure to reevaluate the why behind your goals. Are you chasing something just because everyone else is? Example: maybe you were once in a music band or community initiative and life pulled you away. Now that old group wants you back, but this time with leadership and maturity. Tip: don't burn bridges, but don't go back blindly either. Ask, does this serve my true path? Or is it just nostalgia? 5. Emotional and physical healing. The slow rebuild. Here's something people don't always associate with Saturn: its ability to heal through discipline. During retrograde, Saturn often triggers physical or emotional issues that were long ignored. For Aries, this may relate especially to neck, shoulders, spine, or teeth, places ruled by Saturn. Mental exhaustion from overwork or social overextension. Long-standing emotional wounds from friends, mentors, or social rejection. Example: you've had recurring back pain for years but always pushed through it. During retrograde, it flares up again, forcing you to finally see a specialist or adopt a sustainable wellness routine. Tip: treat your body like an investment. Slow, consistent habits will give better results now than intense quick fixes. 6. Internal shift. From ambition to alignment, Aries is all about charging forward. But when Saturn retrogrades, it pulls the brakes on that motion, not to punish you, but to realign your trajectory. You may feel frustrated with lack of external progress, less motivated by money or praise, and more drawn to meaning, legacy, or quiet impact. Like your goals are shifting in subtle but powerful ways. Example: an Aries lawyer who once chased promotions now finds deep joy in mentoring younger colleagues and begins planning a nonprofit in that area. Tip: honor this inner pivot. The world may not see your evolution yet, but Saturn sees everything, and it always rewards those who act with wisdom. 7. Caution points: impatience, ego, and rushing the process. Because Saturn is a slow-moving, disciplined planet, its retrograde energy often clashes with Aries' fiery impatience. Be mindful of wanting results too fast and burning out as a result. Reacting emotionally when people or systems seem too slow. Ignoring important details or skipping steps in your rush to get there first. Example: you may rush into a business deal or real estate transaction out of frustration, only to later discover you missed a critical clause. Saturn would much rather you delay than regret. Tip: slow down to speed up. The foundation you lay now will support you for the next 29 years, the full Saturn cycle. Timeline highlights. Key windows during the retrograde: August 23rd to September 15th, 2025. Themes of returning to the past. Old colleagues, projects, or even cities may reappear. October to December 2025. Saturn aligns tightly with Rahu. Expect major breakthroughs through unconventional paths or fated meetings that bring growth. January to mid-February 2026. Time to finalize decisions and prepare for Saturn's direct motion. You'll feel like you've aged in wisdom a decade, but in the best way possible. Summary: Saturn retrograde for Aries, your karmic checkpoint theme: what to expect, what to do, career and role, revisiting past jobs, promotions, re-strategize for long-term goals, finances and assets, gains from property, delayed earnings, review investments and contracts, foreign luck, surprising income from abroad, reconnect with global contacts, social circles, past people resurface, realign with those who uplift, health, recurrent issues in bones or teeth, build consistent healing routines, mindset. Shift from ambition to alignment, focus on legacy, not ego. Final words. Saturn's tough love is a blessing in disguise. Dear Aries, this retrograde isn't here to slow you down. It's here to show you where you're building castles on sand and how to rebuild them on rock. It's about trading quick wins for lasting success, ego for wisdom, and ambition for true mastery. So don't fear the silence. Don't resist the return. Don't rush the lessons. Because what Saturn gives you at the end of this journey is the kind of power no one can take away. This is your karmic checkpoint, Aries. Will you rise to the challenge?